All right, so tell us, somebody said here on the Facebook page, Sharon McCalla, she says, why do you keep doing the show if you don't like the people who are on the show?
Well, I did actually quit the show for about 2 weeks, and I decided to go back after negotiations in terms of what they were going to show and their portrayal of me in terms of my career, and also because I kind of felt like I owed like my fans the obligation to show that not all of us are on there, not all of us on the show are materialistic and don't really have anything business-wise going on.
So is that when all the stuff started going down with you and I guess Shawnee not wanting to film with you because maybe you went back and talked to the producers or whatever?
No, I don't think that was it at all. That actually started before that. But, I mean, again, I'm so much more than what they showed. And they never really show anybody doing their career.
Right.
You know, they show us eating, they show us drinking.
That's all I'm like, do all these chicks just go out and eat and drink? I mean, like, good grief.
No, and that's why I decided to go back because they agreed to show more of my career. And also because, you know, we're losing a lot of our youth. And a lot of things that are done on these shows are things that, you know, they think is so cool, and it's not, because they do have repercussions. You may not see them, but so, you know, you might go to jail.
Tell us about the drink tossing now, because we were just talking about that off air, because even in the new promo, homegirl picked up a bottle.
I want you to sit in my face and tell me that, because you're going to get two to the mother don't. Tell me you said that. I don't remember.
Don't do anything.
You can really get in trouble with that. That's what the brat got in trouble for, picking up a bottle, throwing a bottle, and smashing it over somebody's head. So are they planting these things there, or is that just the heat of the moment?
It actually, you know, people keep asking me if the show is scripted, and it's not. It's really not. But when I saw that, and even when I heard it, you know, when I was talking to Tammy about it and other people about it in the cast, I was like, well, if that had hit her, she was going to jail.
Right.
Not just to the next scene. Like, she was going to jail. And they were like, oh, we know. But she, you know, she sees red and she just loses it. And I'm like, well, that means she needs to go talk to somebody. Because otherwise she's going to be behind bars.
That's some other ish right there. Seriously. Now, let me ask you, have you thought about trying to do a spinoff? A more positive spinoff? But do people really want positive?
Well, the thing is, one show that I really liked and that got great ratings was the Tia and Tamara show. I loved watching this show. It's like a breath of fresh air. You laughed, you know, you cried, and it was so touching because it was, I mean, it was real in a sense of just family and career. And I think we need more shows like that. You know, you don't have to constantly just be arguing to have a positive show or good ratings. So. We'll see.
All right. Well, enough about that, because we know that's going to happen on TV. What is happening with Platanos and collard greens?
Yes.
Give me some scoop on that. How did you get down with it? You said your publicist arranged the actual audition. Were you nervous up in there?
I was, because like I said, I went in there prepared to do 3 monologues, and they made me do a cold read. And, you know,
break down what a cold read is for everybody who doesn't know.
A cold read is when they give you a scene that's in the actual play and you don't know anything about the character you're reading for, and you just go in there and you just start reading lines. And you just kind of have to pick up what you feel that character is and who she is, and that's what I did. So. And
you got the part.
I did.
So what's the role that you're playing?
I play Melody. She's very Afrocentric. She's very, you know, black on black and very strong-minded and very vocal, which is a lot like me, but you know, she does also have a vulnerable side, and you'll see that. So, you know, she has a few ups and downs.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by, Diva.
No problem. I'm on my way to get my Slurpee.
She's fiending for a 7-Eleven Slurpee.